Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
It's Charming Disaster, and it's time for a new episode of the Quarantine Livestream.
Yes, here we are in this day. What day is this today?
I don't know. I don't know
Where are
what's
we?
happening, but we are in an undisclosed location. And we see a lot of you are tuning in. We see Eden, we see Mike and Julian and Barbara Ella and Julian and David and Eve and Greg and KK and Svenka, the meme lord. Oh, Svenka! We met Svenka in the flesh
my God,
in
that's
Germany.
right.
There's Kelly. Oh, and there's Fred and Kim. Oh, Sierra's here. And Melissa and Katie and Karen and Laura and Shan and Charlotte and MJ and Catherine and Bruce. Oh, and it's Kim's birthday Eve. Happy almost birthday, Kim.
Oh, happy birthday, Eve, Kim.
Bruce is in space, but then aren't we all, really?
I am in time and space,
Yeah.
really.
Matt and Sarah's Memorial Day cookout is going long, and they'll catch up later. All right, well, there's an Easter egg for you guys in this episode, so get excited. Catherine is tuning in from Cambridge, England. Wonderful.
Hey, Catherine.
Oh, and Hannah's here, and Gabe is here. Greetings from getting home from a 6-hour car trip. We only had a 3-hour car trip today, and it was pretty low-key.
I think it was 4.
Yeah, there was traffic. Daniel's here. Squishy Nereid is here. KK is tuning in from Arkansas, a state we've not yet ever been to. And Rachel is tuning in from Troy, New York. That seems like enough people to get going with, don't you think?
Let's get started.
All right. If you're new to the Quarantine Livestream, please let us know in the comments if this is your first ever episode so that your friends here can initiate you into the mysteries. Oh, hello,
Right.
Doris and Greg.
And this quarantine live stream is on the road, so this is not just your normal quarantine live stream.
Is there a normal quarantine live
Never.
stream, though?
It's true, but this is a special.
It's true. We're
occasion.
we're in the midst of a tour of the American South. And we don't have a show today because it's Monday and it's Memorial Day. So we're doing a somewhat impromptu quarantine live stream from here in. Should we tell them where we are?
Yes, let's tell them where we are. At an undisclosed location in
Decatur, Georgia, which
That's
is
right.
part of Atlanta.
Yes.
Yeah,
So there we are. Here we are.
yeah. And speaking of where we are now, we also wanted to let you know where we've been recently, because we have been in a lot of places recently.
That's true.
Most recently, we just came from Knoxville, where we played a show yesterday, our first Knoxville show. Oh, welcome, Stuffed Capers, to your first live stream. And I see, it's Lauren Jewell's first time as well. Is it the same Lauren Jewell that we know from Detroit? Do let us know. And I see some new friends as well tuning in. I see Sue Ellen, and I see Nick, and I see Danielle tuning in, and Troy as well. Yes. So we played a really fun show in Knoxville. Oh, it is Lauren from Detroit.
Hey,
Yay.
Lauren.
Hey, Lauren. Lauren takes really nice photos.
That's for sure.
Yeah. So we were in Knoxville last night, our first Knoxville show. We played with a really cool band called Telios. It was kind of a dreamy gig. We showed up. There were a lot of people there to see the local band. We really liked the local band, and then everybody stuck around. And by the end of the set, they were dancing and bought a lot of stuff and really liked it. And so now we have 35 new friends and 40 maybe new friends.
We've all had a good time.
So yeah, it was a really nice night.
Everyone had a great time.
But before that, we had this totally epic weekend. We were in Asheville, North Carolina for ABS Fest, the Asheville Burlesque and Sideshow Festival, which it was the 15th year of this festival, which is multiple days of shows. On Friday night, we did a scripted show where it was the two of us talking and making jokes, and then in between, we would play a song, and a burlesque artist would come out and do an incredibly creative, brilliant, funny act set to one of our songs. It was
Charming Disaster's journey through the underworld.
Yeah, so we went down to hell. It was great.
Yeah, we came back.
Yeah. I mean, you look a little tan, I have to say.
I feel
Yeah.
a little smoky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. then after that, on Saturday we did a songwriting workshop.
Yeah, we taught a songwriting workshop, which was really neat. We used some of the techniques that we use together when we collaborate on songwriting, and we got to walk like 5 people through some of that stuff, which was fun. And it's a thing that like we're talking about maybe doing a little more of, like in our sort of like slower touring season, meaning like summer, winter. So curious if that's a thing that people might be interested in signing up to do on Zoom sometime. We're really just in a sort of exploratory phase.
The Charming Disaster songwriting method.
Yeah. So just putting that out there in a very like casual way.
Pretty cool.
And then there's like a big variety show on this Saturday night that featured. We did a few songs, and there were other burlesque artists and sideshow and vaudeville acts, and it was very fun. But the best thing about Abscess is that it's this really wonderful community of people who are kind and creative, and like it was this really wonderful team of people, and we feel very lucky to be part of it as non-burlesque artists who sort of like snuck in the back door, as it were.
Yeah, and we all say, a lot of us stay in the same guest house, and it was kind of
think like bunk bed summer camp style.
It was super fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. And before that, we did a show in Nashville on a train, also with burlesque artists, 2 shows back to back, and it was this very cool experience. Our own society member Sierra produced the show, which was the 4th time we've done a show with Sierra and burlesque acts, and it was pretty epic. I think the audience will remember that one for a long
That
time.
was super fun for the audience.
And before that, we did a private birthday show in Tuscumbia, Alabama. So we have had like all of the experiences so far just on this tour. But we have a lot. We're still in like the first half.
Yeah,
of
there's
this
lots
thing.
to do.
Yeah.
There's many miles to travel before we sleep.
Yeah, Hannah says, on a train. Yes. Oh, it was not on a moving train. It was a stationary train. It was the Tennessee Central Railroad Museum. So they have all these like historic train cars parked in the yard, and they're like on the tracks. And it's a small space to set up a sound system in, is what we learned. But we made it work.
It was pretty amazing
speaker
to see.
like up in the luggage rack.
It was amazing to see burlesque dancers going up and down the aisles, and like all of us jammed in there together. It was really something special.
Yeah.
I want all trains to have burlesque dancers on them.
Yeah, I think like in a more enlightened age, like all train cars will have their own burlesque artists, and it'll be good. Like it'll like entertain the commuters, it'll employ the burlesque artists. Like there's a lot of win-win here. So if you're watching this and you have some pull with like public transportation policy, like please feel free to bring us onto your think tank. We are ready to talk about transpo.
Cut down on crime a lot.
Yeah.
Public safety. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Where are we right now? Oh, sorry. We talked about where are we right now, but we didn't talk about when are we right now.
When are we?
Well, it's Memorial Day.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
I do.
Yeah, Memorial Day. A day established as a kind of bulwark.
Would you say bulwark?
I would say bulwark against the scourge of amnesia plaguing our nation. And I just want to take a moment to like think about all the brave amnesiacs struggling to recover their core memories. Memorial Day.
Yeah, it is.
It's a special time.
It's a special time. Yeah.
Yeah. What were you talking about?
I don't remember. I think we were... Do you want to play a song? Were we talking about a song?
Yeah, let's play a song.
All right. I think it...
We live in the black. We eat when we can. Golden by your heart, pumping in the dark. We're gonna make you mine. of carnivores, teeth and talons, horns and fur. We are grotesque and powerful. Gonna make you mine. Monsters, what we want, unspeakable. Your body, bloody, visceral. Don't we belong here in this world? Gonna make you mine. Gonna make you mine. We live in the black. We eat when we can. Molten by your heart, pumping in the dark. Gonna make you mine. Can't help what we hunger for, with appetites of carnivore, teeth and talons, horns and fur. We are grotesque and powerful. Monsters, what we want, unspeakable. Your body, bloody, visceral. Don't we belong here in this world? Gonna make you mine. Gonna make you mine. Gonna make you mine. Gonna make you mine.
It's all coming back to me now.
Yep, I remember now. Hey Minion, a thing that we didn't talk about before, but that I would love to drop into the chat is that we released a remix of Monsters just a couple of weeks ago by our friend DJ Adam Bomb, which is the most awesome, like, goth pop Susie and the Banshees Peekaboo era inspired version of Monsters, and we love it. Adam just did it and sent it to us. And so then Jeff made this very, very fun music video for Monsters. Minion, if you wouldn't mind dropping a link to I guess the YouTube video and maybe the Bandcamp track, that would be cool. But you can find it. It's Monsters DJ Adam Bomb remix, and it's on all the streaming platforms and on our Bandcamp and all the places. But definitely check out the video because Jeff collaged it together from all these old monster movies, and fun. It's like my new favorite thing. It's so great.
That was fun. Do you have a question for me?
Yeah, I'm a little thirsty.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How about a glass of wine?
Oh, a glass of wine would be great. Oh, so quenching, so refreshing.
Yeah,
so always. Good for the vocal cords. But do you have any wine that expresses how famous we are? That would be nice.
I happen to, right here, have a bottle of Charming Disasters Absfest wine.
Oh, Chateau Vintage. Charming Disaster.
Chateau Disaster. Is this? Yeah.
Yeah. So that's an Absfest bottle of wine, a souvenir from the festival, and we're gonna celebrate. Yes, Charlotte, I am also very partial to the original video featuring yourself and 30 of our friends, but you should also check out the other one because it's fun in a different way.
Oh yeah, this is gonna help.
It's gonna help that little cough that wouldn't go away. I do literally have a little cough that wouldn't go away.
And you all, what are you drinking?
Yes,
this
important question for everyone.
Yes. Shall we cheers?
Let's cheers.
Let's toast. Here's to you.
To you. Ooh. Oh, that's good.
That's sweet.
Good up.
Got a kick to it.
Do you think it's got the malolactic thing that we did a wine tasting the other night?
Yeah.
the end of Abs Fest, but it started at like midnight and everybody was very fried. So I fear I might not have retained as much of the knowledge as I might have, but it was a really fun experience. But yeah, if anybody knows anything about malolactic,
Fermentation.
whatever.
And we learned that like when they stop the fermentation in some of the cheaper wines because the sugar doesn't get all eaten and turned into alcohol.
By the yeast, yeah.
And it's very sweet. And this might be that.
A lot of people are drinking water tonight, which is great because hydration is really important. And I'm not just saying that to reassure you that I don't have hydrophobia, aka rabies, but I definitely don't have rabies.
I wouldn't say you had hydrophilia because it's really hard to get you to drink water sometimes.
I know. It doesn't.
Maybe it is hydrophobia.
Maybe, okay. I'm open to the theory that maybe I do have rabies. But I have not bitten anybody in a really long time.
Was it me?
Don't worry about it. Time? No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
Do you fear the water? And swimming?
No, I love swimming. I mean, not if it's like cold. Not if it's like really cold. And summer camp, it was a cold mountain lake. It was very miserable, and I was just like shiver pathetically. It was so sad.
You know, when we were in Germany, remember when we were in Germany?
Oh yeah. Oh, is this a segue? I love a segue.
Shh! Don't tell them. Remember when we were in Germany and we went to that special place in Kassel?
Yes.
And it wasn't a castle. You would think it would be a castle in Kassel. It was.
It was like
It was a water park.
It was. I went in the water there.
You did.
It was great. It was great. There was a water slide. It was like a spa with a water slide. I would go back there every day if I lived there. So it's probably for the best because it was a little expensive to go like all the time. But like once in a German tour, very, very doable.
Very refreshing.
Speaking of, since we last did one of these quarantine live streams, we went on tour to Germany. And it was amazing. We had an incredible time. People were so kind. It was really an experiment. We weren't sure. Our lyrics are like pretty wordy and
I don't even understand them.
I mean, I wasn't sure how they were gonna go over, and it went really well. People really connected with us, and like after the shows, we like talked to people and got a lot of like interesting stories from people. This one woman, she bought a shirt and a couple of CDs, and she said, I would like to wear a band shirt to my job. And I said, what's your job? And she said she was a music therapist, that she had some kind of, I couldn't quite understand if it was like a brain tumor or an aneurysm or a stroke or a brain injury. Like she'd had like something with her brain, and she said that music therapy really helped in her recovery, and that this is all in her sort of like broken English. She was like, and I made a bargain with God that if I recovered, I would like do music therapy basically. And now she's a music therapist, and she liked our songs, and she bought a t. She's gonna wear our T-shirt, like working with her patients, which is like, it's so moving.
Yeah.
It was really
It was great. The people were wonderful. We were treated very well by the venues. We were fed and housed.
Yeah, it takes very little to make artists feel taken care of, but like feeding us and giving us a place to stay is really,
and paying us too.
It was like, it was all their things. Like they paid us, they gave us a place to stay, and they fed us, and like it was really great.
Yeah, we had more than one nice home cooked meal. We had nice dinners with the sound person that we were about to.
It was very civilized.
It was very civilized. Very
in Munster, not Monster, but Munster, which is a joke that we failed to make while we were there, which I still have regrets about. But in Munster, we played this kind of gothy bar, and the owner of the bar, when we showed up, she says, "Oh, call me Mutti. Everybody calls me Mutti," and we're like, Mutti. But it means mom. Like she's like everybody's goth mom. And she sent us away with homemade vegan chili in a Tupperware container. It was really sweet. The breakfasts were, well, you might describe them as continental.
That's what they have over there.
Yeah. They just call them breakfast though, because they're just there on the continent.
Yeah. What other German words did you learn besides
Oh, well, I'm so glad you asked.
Mutti?
We learned some German, and so by the end of the tour, I was able to say such useful phrases as "Ich liebe dein Einhorn," which means "I love your unicorn."
And that is a pickup line.
Apparently, okay, so we learned to say some really useful words like colon monoxide,
As you all know, carbon monoxide,
arsine,
arsenic,
Garten.
garden,
That one's kind of a giveaway. It's basically the same. Kräutergarten,
herb garden,
Hexengarten,
witch garden,
Engelstrompeten,
angel's trumpet,
Tollkirche.
crazy cherry, which is belladonna. But I like crazy cherry.
Speaking of Crazy Cherry,
Take a walk through the garden when the waxing moon is high. Gather up the pale night blossom blooming to quell your heart's desire. Say the words long forgotten, blow the smoke and fan the fire. Circle up, something's calling. Time has come to fill the sky. Hellboy, Henbane, Mandrake, Mouche, Hemlock, Wormwood, Foxglove, Monk's Hood. Scrape the earth with your fingers. Dig deep and find the root. What's the key? What's the key to its danger? Will it be revealed to you? Hellboy, Henbane, Mandrake, Mouche, Hemlock, Wormwood, Foxglove, Monk's Hood, Milkweed, Snakewood, Yew Tree, Bloodroot, Angels, Trumpet, Foxglove, Deska. You don't know all the secrets, but you can glean the truth. It's beyond good and evil. Burn the leaves and eat the fruit. Hellboy, Henbane, Mandrake, Mouche, Hemlock, Wormwood, Foxglove, Monk's Hood, Milkweed, Snakewood, Yew Tree, Bloodroot, Angels, Trumpet, Hoppy, Deska, Hellboy, Henbane, Mandrake, Mouche, Hemlock, Wormwood, Foxglove, Monk's Hood, Milkweed, Snakewood, Yew Tree, Bloodroot, angels, trumpet, poppy, Jessica.
I thought of something I wanted to talk about when we were playing that song, but now I don't remember what it was.
See, it's Memorial Day.
Memorial Day strikes again. So I think it was something about some German vocabulary thing or something.
What is your favorite word that you learned in German?
This actually reminds me of what I wanted to talk about. My favorite word that I learned in German is it's a merch item that we have. And so in the middle of the shows, I would explain that we have like t-shirts and stuff to share, but also a new merch item that's very exciting. Geschirrhandtuch, which means tea towels. Tea towels, we have them. And actually, you can get those on Bandcamp. So if you don't yet have a Geschirrhandtuch, they are just called Charming Disaster tea towels on the Bandcamp. But meaning, if you wouldn't mind dropping a link to the tea towels in the chat, they are available, and we are getting 50 more of them at the end of this tour. So please buy them.
Yeah.
They're very pretty.
They're very pretty.
You don't have to use them for a tea towel. You can, you can use it to mop up.
You know, if you have a Charming Disaster Oracle deck, it makes a great way to lay out your cards.
Like an altar cloth, yeah.
Yes, because the design on the tea towel is the inverse of the design that's on the back of the Oracle deck cards. So.
We have a question. What is a tea towel? A tea towel is this is a great question. You're not the only person wondering this, Mike. A tea towel is kind of like a fancy way of saying dish towel. It's usually a little lighter in weight than a sort of standard dish towel for drying your dishes, and people often use them if you bake muffins or scones or something like that. You might put the tea towel over them to keep them warm or protect them from bugs if you're having a picnic, that kind of thing. So they're usually a little lighter weight, and these ones are pretty light, and usually they have a pretty design on them.
That's that.
Yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, a tiny cape. I think tiny
Yeah,
cape.
you could, do you have a dog or cat that needs a tiny cape? Please avail yourselves of the Charming Disaster tea towel. Speaking of things that you grow in the garden, or the Garten, the last song we played, which was Hellbore, by the way, we have some garden treasures to explore with you now. So a friend of ours just gave us this beautiful bowl of berries that she picked from her friend's garden. So we have some raspberries, Freundegarten. We have some blueberries, and we have these really pretty pink lemonade blueberries, which are blueberry shape and size, but they are pink and yellow. And they're really pretty. But also, when we were in Asheville, we picked a bunch of service berries.
Oops.
Oh, one
That's
less
right.
now. It's fine. It's an Oriental rug, so
I got it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, we have these service berries. We call them June berries up in the Northeast, but they're more like Mayberries in
Right,
Asheville.
which are different than mayberries.
Right.
So,
So
but yeah, we picked a bunch of these.
yeah, so I thought maybe it would be fun to do a little taste test. And so if you close your eyes, see if you can tell the difference between a June berry, a blueberry, and a pink lemonade blueberry. Are you ready? I'm going to get smallish ones so the size doesn't tip you off too much.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. Berry number 1.
All right. It's like a blueberry, but is it a pink lemonade blueberry or a blue blueberry?
That is the question.
I think that's just regular blueberry.
Okay. All right.
It's really good.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you the answers till you taste all 3.
Okay.
All right. And if you can go back and change your answers, I guess, if
Thank
you
you.
need to. All right. All right. Here's berry number 2.
That's a blueberry.
But which kind of blueberry do you think it is?
I think that was a blue blueberry.
I thought you thought the other one was a blue blueberry.
I think that might have been the pink berry.
All right.
Okay, next.
Okay. Number 3. Have you cleansed your palate?
Enough. Oh, it's definitely a blueberry. No, that was a service berry.
Yeah, okay. That one, it's true. That one was a service berry. Do you want to describe what the taste difference is between the blueberry and the service berry that like made it so obvious to you?
Sure. Service berry has a little bit more of like an almondy flavor to it. Blueberry is a little more, what's the word? Piquant or like...
Tart?
Tart. Thank you. Like,
All right. Well, you were correct about the service berry. Do you want to lock in your final answers
That's
for
it.
number
That's
1
all
and
I
2?
get. I thought there were some other berries.
No, there were 3. I mean, there were raspberries, but you're going to know what those are because they're raspberry shaped.
Okay.
All right, so...
Okay, so I think the first one was the Champagne Supernova Blueberry. Or what's it called?
It's a pink lemonade.
Pink
blueberry.
Lemonade Blueberry. And the second one was a blue blueberry.
No, that's wrong.
Okay. What was it?
The first one was a regular blueberry. And the second one was the pink lemonade blueberry.
All right. You want to go?
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, I didn't know we both got to do this.
I don't know.
All right. All right, let's go. Lightning round.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Pink lemonade.
Good.
Blueberry.
Okay. And
Juneberry.
one more.
One more. Okay.
It's the bonus.
Okay. Oh. Another normal blueberry. Did I get it?
It was, the first one was the pink
Okay.
one.
Yeah.
Second one was also a pink.
You're
pink
cheating.
one. Third one was service berry, and the last one was a
A
blue
normal
blueberry.
Okay. All right. Well, I think I did pretty well considering.
I think you did.
All right. I eat a lot of fruit.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, that was a fun game of identify that berry. That's level 1 where all the berries are edible. You know, like we'll work our way up to the crazy cherry.
Yeah. We'll work our way up to mushrooms, I think.
Oh no, not for me. Yeah, no, that Amanita looks too much like a baby puffball.
Speaking of poison.
Yeah. Do you want to play another song?
Yeah. Let's play another song.
Where were you going with that?
I want to play a creepy song.
Oh yeah, great. Is it about poison?
No.
Okay.
Ready?
Wind blows cold over the willow. The sky is bruised and shadow. Put on your boots and overcoat. Don't be afraid, my little sparrow. Bridge slung high over the river. Every step shakes and shivers. Water laughs out in whisper. She'll take anything that you give her. It's okay, wash away every trace, what remains. If like the spirit. Leaves float by on the current. Tide will turn till you turn it. It's okay, wash away every trace, what remains. It's okay, it's not too late to find your way clean again. Wind blows cold over the willows. The sky is bruised and shadowed. Put on your boots and overcoat. Don't be afraid, my little sparrow.
That song is called What Remains, and it's off our album Cautionary Tales.
Cautionary Tales.
But we haven't been playing that one much in a long time, like maybe not at all, like since last year. And then the other night we were we're doing a show in Columbia, Maryland with some aerial artists, and one of them picked that song to perform with, and we were like, oh, maybe we better practice this one. And so now it's back in the set, and it's nice. It's nice to have it back. It's kind of
nice.
It's kind of fun to like take a break from a song and then rediscover it.
Yeah, we have so many songs. It's hard to keep them all in rotation. But
Yeah, it's hard to be like tight on all the songs at the same time. So like, things kind of fall in and out of rotation. But the whistling is really fun on that one. Well, we've come to a special part of the show. Oh, good, Danielle's coming to the Columbia show. Columbia, Maryland is conveniently situated halfway between Baltimore and D.C. So if you're in that region, we do encourage you to come see us on June 2nd.
it's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of circus performers, aerialists, and us.
Oh, and Thomas Little's coming to see us in Durham. Yay. Thomas Little, if you're not familiar with him, was a guest on the Quarantine Livestream way back in our first season in 2020. He's an ink maker, an artist, and a really interesting person who did a really cool demonstration of slime molds and ink stuff here on the show. Anyway, we consider Thomas a pal of ours, and we've collaborated in a couple ways now. But and he's one of the artists who created a work for the Oracle deck. But we've never actually met in the flesh, so we're very excited to actually meet in
Durham.
In Durham.
Yay.
Yeah,
That's
gonna
great.
be cool. And also earlier somebody admired my my thing that I'm wearing, and I just wanted to I got this at a thrift shop in Switzerland. It's really fun to have a thing that I got at a thrift shop in Switzerland, but it lacked eyeballs. I got it and I was like, this is fun, but there's no eyeballs on it, so I sewed all these eyeballs on it, and now it can see you.
Yeah. It's looking at me right now.
Yeah. Anyway, it is, it was Kelly. That's right. So it's a very important and traditional, I would say, part of the show.
Yeah.
A time that we don't always do this when we're on the road, but we're gonna make an exception. Are
supposed to later drop us a line. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Take a picture, postcard, or a bottle of wine. We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Make a paper aeroplane, you don't have to fly.
We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Finger painted picture of your own design.
We'll open it together at mailbag time.
Oh my god!
Oh!
Sierra, how did you get here?
I have a special delivery straight from the Burlesque Express.
Oh!
Thank you,
Sierra?
Sierra.
Oh!
It's a human organ.
Oh, I hope it's a heart.
I really need one.
Finally, it'd be so nice to have a heart. Oh, there's all kinds of treasures in here. Treasures which we have collected along the way on this tour, and we wanted to just talk about them and let you see what we've been accumulating here. Let's see. We have some coffee from Abs Fest. Check out that great Medusa head. This coffee may turn us to stone, but I think it'll be worth it.
It's
and that's
worth
from Turtle Creek Coffee, who was at festival
It
sponsor.
smells so good too.
Let's see. Our friend Carmel gave me this cool belt. So I'm just thanks, Carmel. I really like this
Is
belt.
it a utility belt?
Yeah, it's kind of like a utility belt. I think it's like webbing. I think if you're like, you need to like climb out of a burning hotel or something, that's good for that.
Oh, what a nice.
Yeah, it's really nice. Okay. Oh, and there's some stuff that I'm wearing that wasn't technically in the mailbag itself, but one of the performers in Abs Fest, Leah, aka Tiny Girl Big Show, makes these cool hair flowers, and she gave me this black sparkly one, so I'm rocking that. And at the Burlesque Express, the Nashville Burlesque on a Train show, there were some cool vendors, and Rogue Wolf Taxidermy gifted me this very cool other hair thing, which has a bat skull on it, which is so cool. Of course it does. So I'm rocking it kind of like a little cameo. Although I could just stick this in my hair too, I guess. Or I could just stick it.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It doesn't want to go in there. I'm just gonna put it back. Oh, back
Don't
there.
hurt yourself.
It's a little.
Yeah. So you don't want the eyes to get jealous.
Yeah, it's true. And so what else is in here? Oh, it's here.
Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
This from Marvin's Confections.
What does it say on the box?
Some skulls.
Skulls.
What kind of skulls?
I hope they're bat skulls.
They are chocolate skulls.
Oh, chocolate skulls.
One of the vendors
Four
at
of them.
Abs Fest gifted us these lovely chocolate. Oh, wait, there's one missing.
Really? That's weird.
What were you doing right before the show? You were,
Nothing.
like wiping your mouth.
I was having a little sugar crisis, but I'm fine now.
Well, anyway,
Anyway.
these chocolate skulls are really cool.
Yeah. I think they're filled with chocolate brains, actually.
I think nougat brains.
Yeah. Speak for yourself. Okay, and then the final thing. Sierra, would you like to come up and or no? Yeah, come up and you can explain the raffle.
Oh,
winnings.
yeah.
Here, get in here.
Oh, yeah. Ready for a live stream.
Yeah.
Come in, scooch in close.
Scooch in closer.
Hi, friend.
Look at Sierra.
I'm here.
In the flesh.
I was here the whole time.
She was here the whole time.
Even though I went down the stairs, I'm back.
All right. So at Abs Fest there was a raffle.
And I won the raffle. I bought 13 tickets, which is the correct number of tickets to buy. And I don't know who made these things.
Oh no, it's okay.
We got like a handmade, some sort of like a cool
Snake sweater.
Yeah, like a snake Oh, yeah. I'll put it on my snakes.
Yeah,
Yeah, your snake's really gonna like that. We got some cool stickers. There's this like planchette. And by we, I mean Sarah picked out the stuff she wanted to keep from the raffle and then like has given the rest to us.
Cryptid
By which you mean I picked out the best things to give to you.
Right, that's what I mean. Oh, look, it's another hair flower thing. All right, this one's going
I didn't
in.
even know
Yeah.
these were... I didn't even see.
Oh, more cool stickers.
Oh, cool.
You guys, okay. They gave
Look.
us a professor button. Here, hold this.
Yeah.
Hold this
Yeah.
mug. Look,
Look
he's
at
right
that.
there. Playing the accordion.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Did you know that Sierra has a tattoo of the professor? It's yeah. If you're new to the show, there's a lot of like
There's a
weird
lot.
there's a lot of
Lots of
weird traditions, but you can catch up on all of the previous episodes of the Quarantine Livestream. That's right, the Quarantine Livestream. If you go on YouTube, they're all archived there. You can go back to the beginning when we didn't know how to run this thing.
Not like now.
Not like now when we're seasoned professionals. All right, and last but not least, a mug that says, "I put a spell on you," which is kind of an unsubtle way of dealing with a magical potion situation, but that's fine, you know, transparency. That's all I get. Have a berry. Sierra picked the berries also.
Yeah, with my
The grubby
grubby
fingers.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the live stream.
All right.
Those were great. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
so
Happy
great
mailbag
to have
time.
you.
Yeah.
So great
happy,
to have you here.
Happy mailbag time
Mm.
to you. All right. Now be gone. Back
gone.
into the ether.
Good luck.
Here, go that way.
Do you want some wine, Sarah?
Oh yeah, you should have some.
Yeah.
wine. If you grab
I'll
a
grab
glass
mine.
from the
I'll grab
yeah, there you go.
Oh,
All right. Oh,
look at that.
that's
In
amazing.
a puff of smoke.
Just like that. All right. One last shout out is also an Abs Fest pal, Mavi Clay, who's just like a powerhouse of a human, gifted me this dress as well. It was like there was a lot of like swap meet kind of action going. I also gave away a couple items. It's like you give away some stuff and you end up with more stuff than you started out with. Somehow, I don't know. It's magic. We will take a request for the next song. And we're just gonna like brace ourselves for the onslaught of
requests.
music. I'm gonna have a sip of wine.
Oh yeah. I encourage everyone to have a little sip of their drink, whatever it may be.
Yeah. Water or absinthe or whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Whoa, wow, they're coming in.
Oh, these berries are really good. Oh, that's 2 for cherry red.
2 for cherry red.
Yeah.
It fits in the berry theme.
Yeah, it fits in the poison theme. And there's a word I can say in German. All right, that's 3 for cherry red.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh.
One moment. Hey.
Hello. Hello. You must be Jane. Jamie. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi.
Hey.
We're doing a live
stream right now.
We'll be done in probably like 15 or 20 minutes, and then we'll clean all this stuff up.
We'll clean this stuff up
Yeah.
and you can.
Oh, no worries.
All right.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
Okay.
This is what happens when you are in the middle of your tour and you break into someone's home to do a live stream. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Do you hear the motor running?
Pilot light went out.
Who left the gas on?
Is it just the television?
Whispers in the dark. Another night of bad dreams. You can hear the restless spirits.
Feel a sense of dread.
What's in the basement?
Take a dizzy inhalation.
You can't catch your breath. You've got the vapors.
haunted.
Have your house be
Have your house be
haunted.
haunted.
Have your house be haunted. Heavy weight of apprehension.
Pressing on your chest.
You're going under. Floating through the empty hallways. You haven't left your bed. Forever slumber. Cherry red. That's how you know. The evidence when blood runs cold. Nobody said you need a ghost to have your house be haunted.
Your house be haunted.
Have your house be
Have your house be
haunted.
haunted.
Have your house be
Your
haunted.
house be
Have
haunted.
your house be haunted.
House be
Have
haunted.
your house be haunted.
Have your house be
Have your house
haunted.
be haunted. Have your house be haunted. And that was Cherry Red, a song about colon monoxide. Well, we are almost at the end of our time here together. Because we have a big day tomorrow. We've got to play a show here in Atlanta. We have a few shows still to go on this tour. Minion, would you mind popping up that overlay with the tour dates? All right, so let's see. We are up to Knoxville tomorrow. Tuesday, we're going to be at Waller's Coffee Shop, which is in Decatur here in Atlanta. Wednesday,
Dame Darcy's Wednesdays in Savannah, Georgia.
that's at the Sentient Bean Coffee House. On Thursday, we'll be in Greenville, South Carolina at the Carolina Bowen House with Valentine Wolf and Wasted Wine and a fire performer as well, if the weather holds.
And on Friday, we'll be in Durham, North Carolina with Curtis Eller at Shadowbox Studios.
On Saturday, we'll be in Richmond, Virginia at Reveille. Tickets are going fast for that one.
And Sunday, is that Sunday?
Sunday.
We'll be in Columbia, Maryland. At
Baltimore-ish.
Baltimore-ish at performing at a backyard kind of circus concert.
And if you'd like to attend that, you can RSVP on Eventbrite, and there you have it. To find out the address, yeah. If you want to go to that show in Maryland, you have to RSVP to get the location since it's at somebody's house.
It's very special.
Very special.
But not very secret.
I mean, it's like sort of secret,
Not very secret.
semi-secret. So that and we have more tour dates coming up later in the summer and in the fall. So if we're not coming your way this time, rest assured we have plans in motion to get to some more places.
We're always somewhere.
Yeah, it's always Halloween somewhere, right?
Isn't it?
We forgot to mention earlier, most of you probably already know this, but the Quarantine Livestream is a donation-based concert. What is a donation-based concert? What does that mean?
That means if people are feeling so inclined, they can contribute to our Quarantine Livestream and our operations by using one of the many various methods that we have available.
So many convenient methods.
There they are.
Oh, there they are. You can just throw some money at us if you want to just, there's Venmo, there's PayPal. You can buy something on Bandcamp. You can download some music or buy a Geschirrhandtuch or some other object to remember us by on Bandcamp. We've got We don't have everything on the Bandcamp right now because a lot of it is out on the road with us, and we can't sell it in two places at the same time. But there's like records and all kinds of books and CDs and
That's
records
right.
there.
And if you're not in a position to buy anything right now, that is fine. This is our gift to you, and we're glad to do it. We're glad you're here. We have. It's really great that we get to do these touring live streams and to
It's
reconnect
really
with
fun.
folks. So
Yeah.
I think it's.
Yeah, I
really
mean, we
cool.
started doing these live streams because we couldn't do live shows, but we're so glad that we get to keep doing them. We did want to mention one other thing though, which is that we also have a Patreon, and if you go to patreon.com/charmingdisaster, you can become one of our cherished patrons for as little as $1 a month, or like as much as you want. And we post some stuff there that doesn't get to go anywhere else because it's like in progress, or it's just more detail than like the general public would like to know about our process or whatever. So we are very grateful to our Patreon patrons for helping us keep the operation going. Literally right now, the Patreon pays for our studio rent. Like that's like the Patreon makes exactly enough to cover our studio rent. Our studio is where we do most of our live streams from. It's where we go to work. It's where we go to make stuff and write songs and have a space to keep all of the weird stuff that you send us. So thank you to our patrons for keeping that roof over this operation's heads. And as the Patreon continues to grow, it allows us to do more and more stuff.
Yeah, we're gonna get that helicopter eventually.
Yeah, chandelier. It's gonna be real fancy in there. But anyway, thank you so much to the patrons. What you are able to give really helps us keep things going through the like rise and fall of our touring schedule. And we're working on some new recordings, which means that there's gonna be some new music out there in the not too distant future. So stay tuned for more about that. But anyway, thank you. Yes, the professors live in the studio. I think we have time for one more song before we close this out for the night. Thank you so much to Minion for pulling the levers behind the scenes here in the live stream, even when we're traveling. Thank you to Eden for managing the social medias. We really appreciate that work. Thank you to the society members for being kind, weird, lovely people. And if you're interested in finding out more about the society or the Patreon or any of that, you can always email secretary@charmingdisaster.com for more information about any of that. What else? What did I forget?
I think that's the gist of it.
Yeah. Oh, you can follow us on all the things.
Oh, yeah.
You can find
If
our
you
link.
don't already.
Yeah, if you don't already, you probably do. But if you need to find us on any of the things, you can go to our link tree and find links to all the things. So, let's
give them a song.
Yeah, let's give them a song. We've talked at them enough, I think. And also thank you to Sierra, our special guest mailbag delivery person and national show producer. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Little foxes in our foxholes on a tin can phone. Shine a flashlight on the mirror, send a signal in Morse code.
If you step upon a needle, it goes straight to my heart. Spooky action at a distance, we're together and apart.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Like the needle of a
compass, I know right where you are. Down the handle of the ladle, little dipper, the North Star. From the tree house, send a letter at the end of a string, writing in our secret language in invisible ink. Clouds gathering, the trees bend in the wind, and the air is electric and thundering. Crackle of static, a broken connection. Transmission is lost and I'm wondering, are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down, are you thinking what I'm thinking at the same exact time? If you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? If you're out there somewhere listening, if you're out there somewhere listening, will you sing down the wire? Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire. Sing down the wire.
Thank you all for being here with us tonight.
We love you.
We love you.
So
We
much.
feel so lucky to be able to connect with you this way. And we'll see some of you in the flesh very soon. And Thomas, we will play Paris Green for you on Friday night. Please be well, be safe. Don't get struck by lightning or
Beware,
anger
or
the gods. Or
watch out
I
for
don't know
tornadoes.
what you do, yeah. How do you watch out for tornadoes? I guess you just
There's a
don't.
tornado.
Oh God. All right. We love you. Be well. Beware.